Welcome to our comprehensive guide on presentations and public speaking in biomedical research. Whether you're a seasoned scientist or just starting your research journey, effective communication is essential. In this video, we'll explore the skills and strategies needed to present your findings with confidence and clarity. From structuring your talk to engaging your audience, each step is crucial in making your research impactful. Let's begin by understanding why public speaking is so important in the biomedical field and how mastering it can elevate your career and the reach of your work. Public speaking is more than just a professional requirement in biomedical research. It's a vital skill for sharing discoveries, influencing policy, and inspiring collaboration. When you present your work clearly, you help bridge the gap between complex science and practical application. This not only advances your own career, but also contributes to the broader scientific community. Effective presentations can spark new ideas, attract funding, and even shape the direction of future research. Let's explore how you can harness the power of public speaking to maximize your impact. For crafting your presentation, it's essential to understand your audience. Are you speaking to fellow researchers, clinicians, or a general audience? Tailoring your message to their level of expertise ensures your key points are understood and appreciated. Consider what your audience values, their background knowledge, and what questions they might have. This awareness helps you choose the right language, examples, and depth of detail. By connecting with your audience, you make your research more accessible and memorable. Every successful presentation starts with clear objectives. Ask yourself, what do I want my audience to learn or do after my talk? Defining your goals helps you stay focused and ensures your message is coherent. Whether you aim to inform, persuade, or inspire action, having a clear purpose guides your content and delivery. This clarity also helps your audience follow along and remember your main points long after the presentation ends. Well-structured presentation is easier to follow and more persuasive. Start with a strong introduction that outlines your topic and objectives. Follow with a logically organized body presenting your main findings and supporting evidence. Conclude with a summary of key points and a call to action or future directions. Using clear transitions between sections helps your audience stay engaged and understand the flow of your argument. Your introduction sets the tone for the entire presentation. Capture your audience's attention with a compelling story, surprising fact, or thought-provoking question. Clearly state your research topic and why it matters. Briefly outline what you will cover so listeners know what to expect. An engaging introduction not only piques interest but also establishes your credibility as a speaker. Body of your presentation is where you share your main findings, methods, and supporting data. Organize your content into clear sections, each with a specific focus. Use visuals like charts and images to illustrate complex points and keep your audience engaged. Remember to explain technical terms and avoid jargon when possible. By breaking down your research into digestible segments, you make it easier for your audience to follow and retain the information. Strong conclusion reinforces your main message and leaves a lasting impression. Summarize your key findings and their significance. End with a clear takeaway or a call to action, such as inviting questions or suggesting next steps. A memorable conclusion helps your audience remember your research and its impact, encouraging further discussion and collaboration. Slides are a powerful tool for supporting your spoken message. Keep your slides simple and uncluttered, using bullet points, images, and graphs to highlight key information. Avoid overcrowding slides with text or data. Use consistent fonts, colors, and layouts to create a professional look. Well-designed slides help your audience focus on your message and make complex information easier to understand. Visual aids such as charts, graphs, and images can make your presentation more engaging and informative. Choose visuals that directly support your key points and help explain complex data. Make sure all visuals are clear, labeled, and easy to read from a distance. Effective visual aids not only enhance understanding, but also keep your audience interested throughout your talk. Many presenters overload their slides with too much text or complex graphics, making it hard for the audience to follow. Avoid using small fonts, distracting animations, or clashing colors. Instead, focus on clarity and simplicity. Each slide should convey one main idea. By avoiding these common mistakes, you ensure your slides support rather than distract from your message. How you speak is just as important as what you say. Practice speaking clearly and at a moderate pace. Vary your tone and volume to emphasize key points and maintain interest. Avoid reading directly from your slides or notes. Instead, use them as prompts to guide your delivery. Confident, expressive speech helps your audience stay engaged and understand your message. Your body language, facial expressions, and gestures play a significant role in how your message is received. Stand tall, make eye contact, and use purposeful gestures to reinforce your points. Avoid distracting movements or fidgeting. Positive nonverbal communication conveys confidence and helps build a connection with your audience, making your presentation more persuasive. Feeling nervous before a presentation is normal, even for experienced speakers. The key is to channel that energy into enthusiasm for your topic. Practice deep breathing, visualize success, and rehearse your talk multiple times. Preparation builds confidence and helps reduce anxiety. Remember, your audience is interested in your research and wants you to succeed. Rehearsal is essential for a smooth and confident delivery. Practice your presentation out loud, ideally in front of a friend or colleague who can provide feedback. Time yourself to ensure you stay within any allotted limits. Rehearsing helps you identify areas that need clarification and builds familiarity with your material, reducing the risk of forgetting key points during the actual presentation. Question and answer session is an opportunity to clarify your points and engage with your audience. Listen carefully to each question, repeat or paraphrase it if needed, and respond thoughtfully. If you don't know the answer, it's okay to admit it and offer to follow up later. Handling questions with poise demonstrates your expertise and openness to discussion. Sometimes you'll face challenging or unexpected questions. Stay calm and composed even if the question is critical or off-topic. Address the question honestly and steer the conversation back to your main points if necessary. Remember, difficult questions are a chance to demonstrate your depth of knowledge and professionalism. Engaged audience is more likely to remember your message. Use interactive elements like polls, questions, or brief activities to involve your listeners. Encourage participation and acknowledge contributions. Varying your delivery style and using stories or real-life examples can also boost engagement and make your presentation more memorable. Storytelling is a powerful way to make your research relatable and memorable. Frame your findings within a narrative, such as a patient case or a research journey. Stories help illustrate the real-world impact of your work and connect emotionally with your audience. Even complex data can be made more accessible through storytelling techniques. Analogies and real-world examples can clarify complex scientific concepts. Relate your research to everyday experiences or familiar ideas to help your audience grasp difficult points. Well-chosen analogies make your presentation more engaging and ensure your message is understood by listeners with varying backgrounds. Virtual presentations have become increasingly common in biomedical research. When presenting online, pay attention to your camera, lighting, and background. Speak clearly and look into the camera to maintain connection. Use interactive tools like polls or chat to engage remote audiences. Adapting your style for virtual settings ensures your message is just as effective as in-person talks. Smooth technical setup is crucial for virtual presentations. Test your internet connection, microphone, and presentation software ahead of time. Have backup plans in case of technical issues, such as sharing slides by email. Being prepared minimizes disruptions and helps you stay focused on delivering your message. Managing your time effectively ensures you cover all key points without rushing or running over. Practice your talk to gauge timing and adjust as needed. Use a timer during your presentation if possible. Prioritize the most important information and be prepared to skip less critical details if time is short. Technical problems can happen to anyone. If you encounter issues with slides, audio, or internet connection, stay calm and communicate with your audience. Have backup materials ready and know how to troubleshoot common problems. Your professionalism in handling setbacks will be appreciated and keeps your presentation on track. Ethical communication is essential in biomedical research. Always present your data honestly, acknowledge collaborators, and cite sources appropriately. Avoid exaggerating results or omitting important limitations. Ethical presentations build trust with your audience and uphold the integrity of the scientific community. Accurate citation of sources is a cornerstone of scientific integrity. Clearly reference all data, images, and ideas that are not your own. Use consistent citation formats and include a references slide at the end of your presentation. Proper citation not only gives credit to others but also strengthens the credibility of your work. Biomedical research is often a team effort. Take time to acknowledge the contributions of your collaborators, mentors, and funding sources. This not only shows gratitude but also highlights the collaborative nature of scientific discovery. Acknowledgements can be included in your slides or mentioned verbally during your presentation. Data is at the heart of biomedical research presentations. Use clear graphs, tables, and charts to present your results. Label all axes and legends and explain what the data shows. Avoid overwhelming your audience with too much information at once. Presenting data clearly helps your audience understand and trust your findings. Describing your research methods in simple terms helps your audience understand how you reached your conclusions. Avoid unnecessary jargon and focus on the key steps and rationale behind your approach. Use diagrams or flowcharts to illustrate complex procedures. Clear explanations build trust and make your research accessible to a wider audience. Emphasize your most important results by highlighting them in your slides and speech. Use bold text, color, or callouts to draw attention to key findings. Summarize the implications of your results and how they advance the field. Highlighting key points ensures your audience remembers the most critical aspects of your research. Every study has limitations, and acknowledging them openly demonstrates scientific integrity. Briefly discuss any constraints, such as sample size or methodological challenges, and explain how they might affect your results. Addressing limitations shows you have critically evaluated your work and builds credibility with your audience. End your presentation by suggesting future research directions or applications of your findings. This demonstrates forward thinking and invites collaboration. Briefly outline potential next steps, unanswered questions, or new areas of exploration. Suggesting future directions keeps your audience engaged and interested in your ongoing work. A touch of humor can make your presentation more enjoyable and relatable, but use it carefully. Make sure any jokes or lighthearted comments are appropriate for your audience and context. Humor can help break the ice and ease tension, but avoid anything that could be misunderstood or distract from your message. Biomedical research is a global field and your audience may come from diverse backgrounds. Be mindful of cultural differences in language, humor, and examples. Avoid slang or references that may not translate well. Cultural sensitivity ensures your message is respectful and accessible to everyone. Feedback is invaluable for improving your presentation skills. After your talk, seek feedback from colleagues or mentors on what worked well and what could be improved. Use this input to refine your content, delivery, and slides for future presentations. Continuous improvement helps you become a more effective and confident speaker. Presentations are a great opportunity to network with peers, collaborators, and potential mentors. After your talk, be open to conversations and questions. Share your contact information or research profiles to facilitate future connections. Networking can lead to new collaborations, funding opportunities, and career growth. Conferences are a key venue for sharing biomedical research. Prepare by understanding the conference format, audience, and expectations. Tailor your presentation to fit time limits and highlight the most relevant findings. Conferences also offer a chance to learn from others and stay updated on the latest advances in your field. Poster presentations are a common format in biomedical conferences. Design your poster to be visually appealing and easy to read from a distance. Use concise text, clear headings, and engaging visuals. Be prepared to summarize your research in a few minutes and answer questions from viewers. Poster sessions are a great way to interact with a wide range of attendees. Sometimes you'll present your research to non-expert audiences such as patients, policymakers, or the general public. Use simple language, avoid jargon, and focus on the real-world impact of your work. Relate your findings to everyday experiences and explain why they matter. Presenting to non-experts helps broaden the reach and impact of your research. In presenting to expert audiences, you can use more technical language and delve deeper into your methods and data. Be prepared for detailed questions and critical feedback. Highlight the novelty and significance of your findings and discuss how your work fits into the broader scientific landscape. Expert presentations are an opportunity to demonstrate your depth of knowledge. Biomedical presentations come in many formats, from oral talks to posters and webinars. Adapt your content and delivery style to fit the format and audience. For example, webinars may require more visuals and interactive elements, while posters need concise text and eye-catching design. Flexibility ensures your message is effective in any setting. Presentation techniques and technologies are always evolving. Stay updated by attending workshops, watching expert talks, and reading about new tools and trends. Incorporating best practices keeps your presentations fresh, engaging, and effective. Continuous learning is key to becoming a standout communicator in biomedical research. Confidence in public speaking grows with experience. Each presentation is an opportunity to learn and improve. Reflect on your progress, celebrate your successes, and don't be discouraged by setbacks. Over time, you'll find your unique voice and style, making you a more effective and inspiring speaker. There are many resources available to help you improve your presentation and public speaking skills. Look for online courses, books, and workshops focused on scientific communication. Join local or online groups where you can practice and receive feedback. Investing in your communication skills pays off throughout your research career. Summary: mastering presentations and public speaking is essential for success in biomedical research. Understanding your audience, structuring your content, and delivering with confidence, you can make your research impactful and memorable. Remember to keep learning, seek feedback, and embrace every opportunity to share your work. With practice and dedication, you'll become a compelling communicator and a leader in your field.